Good afternoon, dear students. We will continue the integration. In the previous class, we learnt what basically is integration and what is its application. Very important results and integration questions. So we learned some very important formulas and how you modify the given question or how you manage the given question and bring it to the formula, because the questions that do some modification that is method of substitution. So let us method of substitution. Very important, that is integration by parts. Okay, and I'll how you can solve questions from EAMCET, EAMCET, Telangana EAMCET, that also. That's why this session is. Please do like, share with your friends as well. Let me check if I am audible. You can solve questions from EAMCET, EAMCET, Telangana EAMCET, that also. That's why this session is. Please do like, share with friends as well. Let me check if I am audible. Just wait. Do some modification and integration questions. So we learned some very important formulas and how you that is method of substitution. So let us method of substitution, very important, that is EAMCET, Telangana EAMCET, that also. So okay, let us continue. Okay, the mic is fine now. So let us continue, friends. So I was talking about what? I was talking about trigonometric substitution. So properties also we learned in the previous class. Now we will be doing the topic of what? That is the concept of trigonometric substitution. So whenever you may have in the denominator or in the numerator, if a function is of this kind, root of a square minus x square. Okay, just a minute, let me check if I am audible. So properties also we learned in the previous class. Now we will be doing the topic of what? Okay, so root of a square minus x square is given, the function. So what is the substitution you can have? So you can have the substitution as what? What you can write, x is equal to, the substitution you can have is what? The substitution what you can have is, you can put a value of x as a sin theta, or you can put it as what? A cos theta, depending on the question, or a cos theta, depending on the options or depending on the question, you can put these values. X is equal to a sin theta or a cos theta, because you know that, okay, sin square theta can be written as what? It can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. So here 1 minus cos square theta, here x if you put, okay, 1 cos theta, you will get 1 minus cos square theta. Here a can be any value, here a is what? 1, so a square is what? 1 square, similar to that. Okay, similarly if you look here, root of x square plus a square, here you can put x is equal to a tan theta, or you can put x is equal to a cot theta, x is equal to a cot theta. What happens here? If I put x is equal to a tan theta, a cot theta, why I am putting this? Because we know that 1 plus tan square theta will be equal to what? Secant square theta. Similarly 1 plus cot square theta is equal to what? Cosec square theta. These identities will come into play here. These identities will come into the picture here. So we are putting the value of what? X is equal to a tan theta or x is equal to a cot theta. When the function is given like this, you have to identify what kind of function that is there in the question. I will illustrate this with some examples also. Now see here we are having square root of x square minus a square. See here it is a square minus x square. First a is coming. So here you should be careful. Here it is x is equal to a sin theta, a cos theta. If it is coming x square minus a square, what you should put? You should put x is equal to a secant theta, or you can put its complement x is equal to a what is it, cosecant theta. X is equal to a cosecant theta. These are the values you can substitute. Now look at this, very important. Look at this, very important. Okay, if they are given, okay, root of a minus x by a plus x, root of a minus x by a plus x is given. Okay, you can write x is equal to, you can, this implies x, you can put it as what, x is equal to a cos 2 theta. X is equal to a cos 2 theta. Why? Because see here, we know that 1 plus cos 2 theta. These results I have told you while I discussed the topic of trigonometry. Please go through that session again. That will be highly beneficial for you. Okay, so 1 plus cos 2 theta can be written as what? 2 cos square theta by 2. Not theta by 2, you can just say 2 cos square theta, because here 2 theta will become theta. Okay, 2 theta will become theta. Then 1 minus cos 2 theta will become what? 2 sin square theta. 2 sin square theta. So if I put the values here, I will get what? Cos square theta by sin square theta. So it will become what? Cos by sin will become tan square theta. Within square root, it will come out, means it will get tan theta. Okay, you will get tan theta. Now look at this one. Here there is some variation. They have not given a minus x, they have given a square minus x square by a square plus x square. This is also important, because you got to remember this. Okay, so you can put, you will put what? Not just for x, you will put for x square. You will put x square is equal to a square cos 2 theta. You will put x square is equal to a square cos 2 theta. And this one, if you are having root of ax minus x square form, root of ax minus x square form, you will put what? You will put x is equal to a sin square theta. X is equal to a sin square theta. This is the thing you will do when it comes to substitutions. So out of this, first 4 or first 5 are important. First 4 are highly important. Okay, first 4 are highly important, you got to remember them. I told you how it is coming. It is just coming from our basic trigonometric identities. That is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to what? Cosecant square theta. From there, the substitution is coming. Now let us see some questions on trigonometric substitution. See here, the question that we have is, see here they are given integrate 1 by x square into square root of 1 plus x square, square root of 1 plus x square. So directly I cannot integrate it, I will use substitution. Precisely I will be using what? Trigonometric substitution. But this, look at this, I am having square root of 1 plus x square. Square root of 1 plus x square, this is of the form, which form? See here, this is of the form square root of a square plus x square. Okay, here a is what? A square is nothing but 1, that means a is nothing but equal to 1. So see here, we are making use of this. What is that? We are making use of this one. We are making use of this substitution. See here, square root of a square plus x square or x square plus a square is nothing but the same. I will put what? X is equal to a tan theta or cot theta. Let me take x is equal to a tan theta. Okay, x is equal to a tan theta, let me put it. Okay, x is equal to put x is equal to a tan theta. Here a value is what? A square value is 1, means a value is 1. So instead of writing put x is equal to a tan theta, okay, let me write it. Here a is equal to what? 1. So I can take what? X is equal to tan theta, I can put it. So let me differentiate on both sides. So dx will become equal to what? D by dx of tan theta is what? Secant square theta. Secant square theta d theta. Okay, secant square theta d theta. This is what we are having. Now just put these values here. What we will have, if I put these values here, I will have integral of, this will become, what is it? 1 by x square. 1 by x square is what? 1 by x square is what? 1 by x is what? Tan theta. 1 by x square means 1 by tan square theta. 1 by tan square theta into square root of, what is that we are having? 1 plus secant square theta. 1 plus secant square theta I am having. Okay, 1 plus not secant square theta. I have taken what? X is equal to what? Tan theta, right? So I will be having 1 plus, what is that I will be having? 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, here dx is there. Instead of dx, what I should write? Secant square theta d theta. I should write what? Secant square theta d theta. Understood the substitution? Dx is what? Secant square theta d theta. X is what? Tan theta. So x square will become what? Tan square theta. Square root of 1 plus x square, square root of 1 plus tan square theta. We know that the identity 1 plus tan square theta is equal to what, friends? Secant square theta. So this will become what? Secant square theta in the numerator, secant square theta d theta divided by what is this? Tan square theta into square root of 1 plus tan square theta is what? Secant square theta. Okay, now we are having secant square theta under square root. If I remove the square root, this secant square theta will become what? Just secant theta. Okay, let me write it here. This will become what? Integral of secant square theta d theta divided by tan square theta into what we have? Here we are having just secant theta. Here we are having just secant theta. Now I can cancel this and this and this. If I cancel, I will be left with only secant theta. So I will be having secant theta by what is that I am having? Tan square theta, okay, into d theta. This is what I will be having. Now what I can do is this secant theta and tan square theta, let me write it in terms of sin and cos. Let me write it in terms of sin and cos. What I will do, this secant theta I will write it as what? 1 by cos theta, and this what is that I am having? 1 into 1, let me write it d theta here. Tan square theta I will write it in terms of sin and cos. This will become what? Sin square theta by what is it? This will become cos square theta. Sin square theta and cos square theta, this is what I am having. Now see here, this cos theta and this 2 will cancel. I will be having 1 by sin square theta, okay, 1 by sin square theta is there and cos theta is there, okay, cos theta is there. Okay, now what we can do, this cos theta will go up, okay, cos theta will go up. Now this will turn out to be what? Integral of cos theta by sin square theta into this is d theta. Now what I can do, cos theta by sin square theta, how we can write it? I can write it as what? Cos theta by what is it? Sin theta. Sin square theta I am splitting and writing it as sin theta into sin theta by sin theta. Okay, this is what? Into 1 by sin theta d theta. Now cos theta by sin is what? It is nothing but cot theta. So integral of cot theta into integral of what is this? 1 by what is this? 1 by sin theta is what? Cosec theta. Cosec theta d theta. So we are having this. So integral of cos theta, sorry, integral of cot theta into cosecant theta is what? Integral of cot theta into cosecant theta is minus cosec theta plus c. Minus cosec theta plus c. So this is the final answer, friends. So we got it in terms of theta. Okay, we got it in terms of theta. This is the final answer. Minus cosecant theta plus c. This is the final answers. This is the final answer. Okay, this is how we solve a question on trigonometric substitution. Now let us see some more questions, but not of trigonometric substitution, but the questions which we solved yesterday of that type, okay, of that concept. Let us see some question. They have given sin x plus c is equal to what? They have not given integral, they have given sin x plus c is equal to what? So sin x plus c, if you integrate which of these, will you get sin x plus c? If I integrate cos x, what I will get? If I integrate cos x, I will get minus sin x, okay, I will get minus sin x, yes or no? If I integrate tan x, I have not given the formula for tan x, integrate tan x, I will not get. Integrate sin x, I will get what? I will get it as what? Minus cos x. If I integrate cos x, I will get what? If I integrate cos x, I will get what? Sin x. So this is the right answer. So integrate sin x, I will get, if I integrate sin x, what I will get? I will get it as minus cos x. Here minus is there, minus into minus plus, cos x plus c. So this is not the answer, I want sin x plus c. So it is reverse. So integrate cos x, what I will get? Integrate cos x, I will get sin x plus c. So this is the perfect answer, friend. This is the perfect answer we are having. Okay, this is the perfect answer we are having. Next, look at this question. Integrate secant x dx. I have not given the integral for secant x dx. Yes or no? So what we have to do for this? What we have to do for this? So if they ask the integral of something and they have given the options, you can go by the options also. If you integrate here, what you get here is what? What you get here is, it is nothing but the antiderivative. So antiderivative you want it. Okay, you will get antiderivative. So what we should do is, so here whatever the answer we have, let us differentiate this. On differentiating you will get this one. Okay, let us differentiate the options. So you will get the answer. Okay, on differentiating this you should get secant x. On integrating this you should get one of these options. So it is a reverse process, integration and differentiation. So let me differentiate these options and let us see for which option I will be getting secant x. Let me take the first option. Okay, let me take the first option. Let me take the first option. Let me differentiate that. Okay, let me differentiate. What I will get? D by dx of log of, what I am doing? D by dx of, what is this? Log secant x plus tan x, okay, plus c is there. This is what I am having. I should differentiate this. So what I will have? D by dx of log of something is what? 1 by secant x plus tan x, okay, into chain rule. D by dx of 1 by log x, I got 1 by something, but what about inside? Secant x tan x. D by dx of secant x is what? It is secant x into tan x. And what about tan x? It is nothing but secant square x. This is what I have. D by dx of cs is what? C is what? C is nothing but 0 because constant is 0. Now we are left with what? I am left with this one. So here I am having secant square x is there, secant x is there. Let me take secant x common. If I take secant x common, I will be having secant x. If I take common, I will be having here secant x. If I take common here, I will have tan x. Secant x into tan x. Here it will become what? Secant x, because secant square x is there. If I take one secant out, another secant will be inside, divided by what I am having? secant x plus tan x. What I can do, this and this I can cancel, I will be left with answer secant x. So integral of secant x dx is what? First option, because differentiating this gave me secant x. So this is the first option. This is one of the reverse way we can go to the answer. Okay, in the multiple choice questions, whatever the option is given, if they ask integral of, what you should do? Differentiate the options. Differentiate the options. Okay, got it. Let us go to some more question. Substitution. We are given e power x into d of e power x. Integral of this we have to find out. Put t is equal to e power x. What will dt be? dt is equal to e power x dx. Okay, e power x dx. Okay, dt is what? E power x dx. Okay, now we are having e power x dx. So this will become what? If I put t, this entire thing will become what? Integral of sin t. Okay, d into e power x, this will become dt. Okay, d into e power x, this will become dt. Okay, so this will become dt. Now integral of sin t is what? It is nothing but minus cos t plus c. Minus cos t is what? E power x. Cos of e power x plus c. That's all. Cos of e power x plus c. Simple. Very simple. Got it? Now look at this question, friends. They were given integral of 3ax by b square plus c square x square dx. So we don't know how to do this question. Okay, they were given like this. Okay, at such a point of time, what I told you, first thing is what, when I talked about method of substitution, whenever you are not having any clue, take denominator as t. So here denominator is what? T is equal to, I will take it as b square plus c square x square. Take this entire denominator as t. Now differentiate with respect to x. dt will become equal to what? Derivative of b square is what? b square is what? Constant, so it will become 0. Derivative of c square x square is what? C square is constant, it will remain as it is. X square is what? X square is 2x. X square is what? 2x. So I can write this as what? Simply put, I can write this as, this will become equal to 2c square into x dx. I am having x dx. Here what I am having? I am having x dx. So x dx is nothing but equal to what, friends? I got x dx. So x dx will become equal to what? dt by 2c square. dt by 2c square is equal to what? X dx. dt by 2c square is equal to what? X dx. So wherever x dx is there, I should put, what is the value I should put? I should put dt by 2t square. So I can write this as what? 3a is there, that is also a constant value. I can take it outside. 3a by 2c square, I will write 1 here, into what is this I am having? dt divided by this, the entire denominator is what? Entire denominator is, I have taken it as t. I have taken it as t. So this will become what? 3a by 2c square into integral of 1 by t is what? 1 by x is what? Integral of, that is nothing but log x, log mod x. Same thing I will write here, log mod t plus c. But this is not final. We have to now again substitute the value of t back here. So value of t is what? B square plus c square x square. So this will become what? 3a by 2c square into log of what we are having? Log of whatever the value of t is there, that is b square plus c square x square. Put it here. This will become b square plus c square x square plus c. So this is what we got the answer. This is the final answer. Clear? So we have taken, when you don't have a clue, just take denominator as t. That's it. Now look at this. They were given integral of tan x dx. Integral of tan x dx. Okay, directly I could have given the formula. Of course there is a formula, but let us see how it comes. That will help you to solve many other questions. Okay, tan x dx is given, means what I can do? I can write it as integral of sin x by cos x dx. So this is quotient relation tan x. So I can write it as what? Sin x cos x. So here only let me write for cot x. Cot x can be written as what? Cos x by sin x dx. Cos x by sin x dx. Now let me use the method of substitution. Let me put t is equal to what? Whatever is in the denominator. So t is equal to cos x here. So dt will become equal to what? Derivative of cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x dx. Okay, minus sin x dx. Now, so I can write what? Sin x dx is nothing but equal to minus dt. Okay, so here sin x dx is there. I can put the value as what? Minus dt. So this will become what? Integral of, okay, minus dt 1 by cos x. What did I take it? I took it as what? T. So this will become what? Integral of 1 by t is what, friends? It is nothing but log mod t minus log mod t plus c. minus log mod t plus c. Integral of 1 by x is what? Log mod x. Similarly 1 by t is log mod t plus c. Here minus is there, keep it as it is. Now put back the value of t. So this will become what? Minus log, what we are having? Log cos x. T is what? Cos x. Minus log cos x plus c. So this is one of the answer. You can keep it like this. Minus log cos x plus c. This is one of the answer. Or what we can do? This minus I can send it inside. So if I send it inside, this will become what? Log of cos x to the power of minus 1. Okay, this is what? The power. Cos x to the power of minus 1. If I bring cos x to the denominator, it will become what? Just cos x. It will become plus 1. So I can write this as what? Log 1 by cos x plus c. Because if I am having a to the power of minus 1, I can write this as what? 1 by a. I can write this as what? 1 by a. Log of 1 by cos x plus c. 1 by cos x is nothing but what? Secant x. So I can write one more formula for this. I can write this as what? Log secant x, log mod secant x plus c. So if they ask integral of tan x, if you write minus log cos x plus c, that is completely okay. And if you write log secant x plus c, that is also perfectly okay. So for log, what is it? For integral of tan x, you can write two formulas or two results you can use, minus log cos x plus c, mod cos x plus c, or you can convert this into the form of secant x, that will become what? Log secant x plus c. But when you are writing cos x, minus will come. But it is reciprocal when you are writing, what will happen? Minus won't come. That's it. Now let us see for this one, integral of cot x. Here what I can take t? Denominator, same as the previous one. Put t is equal to sin x. dt will become what? Cos x dx. Okay. Now this will transform into what? This will transform into integral of cos x dx is what? Dt 1 by t. So this will become what? Log mod t plus c. Integral of 1 by t is what? Similar to the previous question. Log mod t plus c. Understood? Real Luton burgers. Okay, nice name. Okay. Log mod t plus c. Please do watch the classes regularly, and those who missed the previous classes, do watch it. That will give lot of clarity. It will be highly beneficial to you. Maths, beat physics, chemistry, biology, all watch all the previous classes. Log mod t plus c, and do share it with your friends as well. So log mod t plus c. If you are having doubt, put it in the comment section, or you can reach out to us, or you can, if you need clarity about which streams to join, or if you are having you need clarity about which competitive exams to attempt or prepare, okay, please do visit our branch which is at Narayanguda, okay, or you can call us on the institute number, okay. So log mod t plus c, log of t is what? I took sin x, so log mod sin x plus c, okay, log mod sin x plus c. So this I can convert into what? Sin x, I can write it as what? I can write it as log sin x, I can write it as what? Log mod sin x. If I bring it down, sin x to the power of minus 1 I will have, yes or no, sin x to the power of minus 1, or I can write it as what? Sin x, if I bring it down, this will become equal to what? This will become equal to sin x. If I bring it down, this will become equal to, see here, observe carefully, sin x is there. If I bring it down, no problem, sin x you bring down, but to the power of minus 1. If I bring it down, it will become to the power of minus 1 plus c. Now what will happen? Minus 1 will come outside, minus log, okay, 1 by sin x is what? Cosecant. So minus log cosecant x plus c. So what is the answer we got? Minus log cosecant x plus c and log sin x plus c. So integral of cot x is what? Log mod sin x plus c, log sin x plus c, and one more formula or one more result is what? Minus log cosecant x plus c. But when it comes to tan, we are having integral of tan x is what? Minus log cos x plus c, or you can also write it as what? Log secant x plus c. But when it comes to cot x, you can write it as what? Log sin x plus c. In its reciprocal form, you can write it as what? Minus log cosecant x plus c. So these two results are important. So let us write it at one place. So if you want integral of tan x dx is nothing but equal to minus log mod cos x plus c, or you can write it as log mod secant x plus c. This is one thing. Integral of tan x is done. Integral of cot x dx. Integral of cot x dx can be written as what? What we got? Log sin x plus c, or you can write it as what? Minus log cosecant x plus c. Okay, these two are very important results, you must know. How it is coming, that is very important to know. Okay, not just by hearting. Now let us see some classic integrals. So that means what? Some classic integrals means some very important results which you should know. If they are given, if the function is of the form exponential function is there, integral of e power x into f of x plus f dash of x, that is a function and its derivative. Function and its derivative is given. Okay, it can be plus or minus, no problem. Okay, e power x into f of x plus f dash of x is given. So what is the answer you will get? E power x, you write it as it is, along with that write f of x. E power x into f of x plus c. Similarly, if exponential function is not given, if they are given x into, if the function is of the form x into f of x plus its derivative, f of x plus f dash of x, what you will write the answer? X times f of x plus c. X times f of x plus c. So this will be the answer. So this will be the answer. Now see here, now let us see some examples questions for this, okay, for classic integrals. So what we are doing now, for this classic integrals, we are seeing some example questions and I will tell you how to apply that. So here they were given integral of e power x into secant x plus secant x tan x. Now secant x is there, fine. So if I say d by dx of secant x means what? D by dx of secant x is what? There is nothing but equal to what? Secant x tan x. So if secant x is f of x, this is nothing but what friends? This is f dash of x. So for this answer I should write it as what? E power x f of x plus c. Yes or no? I should write e power x f of x plus c. Here f of x is what? Secant x or secant x tan x. See, secant x tan x is coming because of the differentiation of secant x. So that means what? Function is secant x. So you should write what? E power x, okay, e power x secant x plus c. E power x secant x plus c. E power x secant x plus c. One more example of this type. Suppose if it is given e power x tan x plus secant square x plus secant square x dx is given. We know that on differentiating tan x, I will get secant square x. So f of x plus f dash of x. This is f of x plus f dash of x. So what will be my answer? The answer will be e power x f of x plus c. F of x is what here? Tan x. E power x tan x plus c. E power x tan x plus c. Clear friends? Very simple. This is the way you will apply those concepts. See, not just knowing the results are important. Knowing the results are important only, but you should know how to apply those results. Just by hearting you will not learn. You have to keep applying those results in various questions. Okay, that means in appropriate questions. Look at this integral of sin log x plus cos log x dx. So I told you whatever is within the bracket, take it as t, or majorly whenever you get log x, take that as t. If a bracket is also there, it is very useful, then take t is equal to log x. Take t is equal to log x. Here very important, please pay attention, please pay keen attention to this step. What we used to do, log x is given means you will write what? Dt is equal to 1 by x, derivative of log x is 1 by x dx you will write. But is this result useful for me? Because nowhere in the question I have 1 by x dx. So this result is absolutely not useful for me, I cannot do it this way. Okay, I cannot do it this way. So I will do what? So by the property of logarithm, if I write log a to the base b is equal to c, I can write a is equal to what? I can write a is equal to b power c. So similar to this, if I write here t is equal to log x means I can write what? I can write this implies x is equal to what? X is equal to e power t. X is equal to what? E power t. Now differentiate on both sides with respect to x. So this will become what? Dx will be equal to e power t dt. Dx will be equal to what? E power t dt. Now this question will transform into what? This question will become integral of sin log x is nothing but what? So log x is nothing but log x is nothing but we took it as t. This will become integral of sin t plus what is that we are having? Integral of what is this? Cos t. Okay, cos t. Dx is what? E power t dt. Okay, e power t dt. Okay, so let me rearrange this. I can write this as what? E power t. In the beginning I will write it integral of e power t into sin t plus cos t dt. Now see here, sin t, its derivative is what? Cos t. So this is what? F of x. What plus what is what? What is this? F dash of x. F of x plus f dash of x. So I can write this as what? E power t, e power x, f of x plus f dash of x. So I can write this as what? E power x into f of x plus c. But here in terms of x it is not there. You will write it in terms of t. E power t into what is this we are having? The answer will be e power t into sin t plus c. This is the final answer. But still we are not done. We have to substitute the value of t back again in the answer. So this t is nothing but what? T is nothing but, what is this? T is nothing but log x. E power t is equal to x, or you can write it as what? T is equal to log x. This into sin t is what? Sin log x. Sin log x plus c. This I told you, remaining everything, remove this everything and then write only x. So this will, x will come down. So I will write this as what? The final answer will be x into sin log x plus c. X into sin log x plus c. Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, simple substitutions, but you should be careful where to use what kind of method. Okay, having done this, let us go to one very important concept, that is integration by parts. Integration by parts means what? So in the differentiation we studied one rule called product rule. That is, if you are given a function, uv, if two functions are product of each other, what did we do? We applied the product rule, that is, which says u dash v plus uv dash. This is what we applied. Now if there is a product of a function and you have to integrate, okay, if there is a product of a function and you have to integrate, suppose you are having integral of uv, okay, dx is there, you have to integrate. Here let me take u as the first function, let me take v as the second function. How do you decide first function and second function? For that also we have a rule. Okay, for that also we have a rule. I will be telling that shortly. So integral of u dv, suppose u is the first function, what you will write? You will write it as it is, then you will write what? You write it as it is, then you will write integral of v dx minus what you will do? Then you will differentiate d by dx of what you will do? The first function, that is u, okay, into integral of what we are having, into integral of v dx, this entire thing, whatever you get this value, this entire thing you have to integrate again. Okay, this entire thing you have to integrate again. Okay, by solving the questions you will understand this formula. So differentiate this and integrate this, differentiate this first function and integrate the second function, whatever value you get, you integrate it again. So whatever you get the answer, this is what the answer you will get it. Okay, this is what the way you will do integration by parts. Now your question is, how do you decide the first function? The first function is followed by a rule that is called isolate rule. Okay, this is the priority which you should give while selecting the function. Suppose we are having inverse trigonometric function. In the product of the function, if there is inverse trigonometric function, first give priority to the inverse trigonometric function, inverse trigo. Some people also call it as Lie rule. They will give priority for log function. That is also fine. This is log function. This is algebraic function. That means the polynomials x square, x cube, something like that, or x, all these things. Algebraic functions. T is just trigonometric functions. This is trigonometric. This is inverse this is inverse trigo. This is trigonometry. And least priority is given for exponential function. Exponential functions. So if I suppose I am having e power x into, if I am having x, so which will be the first function? X is algebraic, this is coming above exponential here, so this will be the first function and this will be the second function. E power x will be the second function. Suppose I am having e power x into log x, so which will be the first function? Log is coming above exponential, I should give this as first function and this will be second function, like this. Okay, now see here, let us solve some questions on integration by parts. Later I will be telling you the shortcut as well, some shortcuts as well pertaining to integration by parts. So we are given integral of x sin x dx, sin x dx. Now first thing is what? Basically you have to identify which is the first function and second function. These of the form integral of uv, yes or no, integral of uv. Now we have to identify which is the first function and which is the second function. Isolate. In the isolate, algebra is coming, a is coming early, then t is coming, trigonometry. This is not inverse trigo, this is trigo. So this should be first function, and what will this be? This will be the second function. This will be the second function. So what we will do, this u is there, means what is the formula that we have? First you keep the first function as it is, then integrate the second function v dx, then minus first function you differentiate d by dx of first function u, okay, and integrate the second function. See here also, first you keep first function as it is, integrate second. Now first function you differentiate, second function you integrate. Okay, now whatever value you get, this entire thing you integrate again with respect to dx. So that means what? First function is what? Keep it as it is. So that is what we are having, x. Then integrate sin x dx minus. Then first function you differentiate, d by dx of x. Derivative of x is what, friends? Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of d by dx of x is what? 1. Integrate, what is that we are having? Integrate second function sin x dx. So this entire thing we have to integrate. This entire thing what we are getting, we have to integrate. Now x into integral of sin x is what? Minus cos x. This will become minus cos x. X into minus cos x minus integral of sin x is what? Integral of sin x is minus cos x. Okay, this again I have to integrate, minus cos x dx. This again I have to integrate. So this will become what? Minus into minus, this will become plus. So minus into minus, this will become plus. So minus x cos x plus integral of cos x is what? It is just sin x. So plus sin x plus c. So this is the way you will solve this question. This is the way you will solve this question. Okay. So first function and second function, first you should decide which is the first function, that you will follow Euler order, that is a priority you should follow. To decide if two functions, product of two functions are given, you will decide which is the first function and then the second function. Next, when it comes to log x is given, let us take an example, one more example, that is log x is given. You will think that there is only one function, but log x can be written as what? 1 into log x or log x into 1. So in the Euler order, if I say integrate log x, okay, we are having log x is nothing means log x into 1 dx, I can write it. Here 1 is considered as what? Algebraic function. 1 is considered as algebraic function. Log x is a logarithmic function like we know. So in the Euler order, log function is coming first and then algebraic function is coming. So I can write this as what? I can write this as, this will be the first function u and this will be the second function v. So what we will do it? U into integral of 1 dx minus integral of d by dx of u, okay, this is v dx, let me write the formula first, d by dx of u, okay, into integral of what is that? V dx, whatever the value we are getting, we should integrate again, integral sign I have kept it outside. Now just put the values. So u is what? U is what here, friends? Here it is log x into integral of 1 dx minus d by dx of log x. D by dx of log x is what? 1 by x. D by dx of log x is 1 by x into integral of 1 dx into integral of 1 dx into integral of 1 dx. This entire thing we have to integrate. Okay. Now see here, log x integral of 1 dx, nothing is there means it is whatever the variable of integration is there, x means it will become x. So log x into x, or I will write it as what? X log x minus integral of 1 by x, integral of 1 dx means it is x into dx. So what will happen? X cancel, I will be left with 1 dx, integral of 1 dx. So here I am having x log x minus integral of 1 dx means what? Nothing is there means it is x minus x plus c. So integral of log x is x log x minus x plus c, or you can take x common also, it will become x into log x minus 1 plus c, or you can directly write integral of log x dx is what? It is x log x minus x plus c. So you can get this answer only through integration by parts. Okay. So should you do these methods in the question, in the examination? If it is board exam, definitely you have to do these steps. Otherwise, for competitive exam, I suggest you should by heart this formula, or you should remember this formula. Integral of log x dx is what? X log x minus x, x log x minus x plus c anyways it will come, x log x minus x. You definitely have to remember the formula. Integral of log x is what? X log x minus x, x times log x minus x plus c. You have to remember this formula, important. Now if f of x, if the given function is a polynomial, see here, suppose we are having, I am talking about the shortcut, now. If you are having integral of uv, okay, integral of uv dx, out of that one of the function is e power x, suppose we are having e power x into f of x dx is given, okay. Just observe this shortcut, I am talking about a shortcut here. Okay, e power x into f of x dx is given, okay. This is, you will use what? Integration by parts. Suppose two functions are given as product of each other, integral of that you will use what? Integration by parts, but we will use one shortcut. Suppose we are having exponential function and f of x dx, okay, integral of e power x into f of x dx. The shortcut is what? Write down e power x as it is and within the bracket write down f of x as it is, okay. From the next step onwards, keep on differentiating f of x till you get 0. You write what? F dash of x then you will write what f double dash of x, then you will write what f triple dash of x. It goes on up till what? Up till 0. Okay. What about the sign plus or minus? What you should put? The first function will be plus, here it is alternately minus, plus minus, this is plus minus. Okay. Then it here it will be plus, like this it goes on, like this it goes on. So suppose we are having a function, let me take an example, integral of e power x, okay, e power x, if I am having e power x, this is, if it is only a polynomial, f of x is polynomial, then only this short trick will work, f of x should be a polynomial, f of x should be a polynomial. So suppose I am having a function like e power x, okay, x square dx, e power x square dx, if it is given, the shortcut what I will use, e power x I will write it, f of x is what, x square, I will write x square as it is. Next function, next step is what, I have to differentiate x square, I will get what, 2x. Next is what, I have to differentiate 2x, I will get 2. Next step, if I differentiate 2, I will get 0. Here it is plus, minus, here it will be what, plus. In the end, I should write what, plus c, constant of integration. So this is how this shortcut will work. This shortcut will be definitely be useful for you to solve the questions where the function is of the form product of exponential function and polynomial function. Clear, friends? Okay. Next thing. Based on this, let us see one previous year question that they were asked in EAMCET exam. Look at this function. So they have given integrate e power x into x plus 1 whole square dx, x plus 1 whole square dx. So what we will do here, e power x write as it is, e power x write as it is, and first function write as it is, f of x write as it is, x plus 1 whole square, minus you have to differentiate this, this will become what, 2 times x plus 1, okay, 2 times x plus 1, then plus you have to differentiate this again, 2x plus 2, 2x plus 2 if you differentiate, derivative of 2 is what, 0, 2x is what, just 2. Okay, if I differentiate this again, I will get 0, no need to differentiate again, keep it as it is. So this is what we will be having, okay, e power x into x plus 1 whole square minus 2x plus 1, 2 times x plus 1 plus 2. So we have to, let us expand this, e power x into x plus 1 whole square, that is a plus b whole square formula, x square plus 1 plus 2x minus 2x minus 1 plus 2. So what we will have, x square, this is what, plus 2x minus 2x cancels, plus 1 minus 1 cancel, I will have e power x into, this is should be plus c, once you integrate you should write constant of integration, e power x into what is this, x square plus 2 plus c, e power x into x square plus 2 plus c, okay, e power x into x square plus 2 plus c, okay, this is what we are having, e power x into x square plus 2 plus c, yes or no, okay, plus 2 should come, okay, derivative of 2x is what, 2, okay, 2x is what, 2. So here we are having x square plus 1, 2x plus 2x, okay, this is minus 2, it should be minus 2, okay, plus 2 minus 2 will cancel, I will be having plus 1 as it is, I will be having plus 1 as it is, plus 1 as it is, this will be what, this will be plus 2x, so I will be having x square plus 1, I will be having x square plus 1, e power x into x square plus 1 plus c, so what is the answer, e power x into x square plus 1 plus c, what is the answer, that is third option. Okay, clear, friends, this is how we can solve. This is a question from AP 2024. Just by the knowledge of bridge course, you are able to solve AP EAMCET question. The seemingly difficult question very easily you can solve using this shortcut. Clear, friends? Okay. Now let us see some more questions. So see here they have given, if d by dx of 1 plus x square plus x power 4 by 1 plus x square is equal to ax plus b, then a comma b is equal to what they are asking. So first thing you must know, this is a very important result that is there, 1 plus x square plus x power 4 can be factorized as 1 plus, what you can factorize it as, what you can factorize it as, okay, you can factorize it as you can factorize it as 1 plus x square minus x, or you can factorize it like this, you can factorize it like this, 1 plus x square minus x, another thing is 1 plus 1 minus, you can write it as 1 minus x plus x square, okay, or just write it like this, you can factorize it in this way, 1 plus x square 1 plus, you can write it as 1 plus x minus x square minus x square. Another one factor is 1 plus x plus x square, 1 plus x plus x square, 1 plus x plus x square. This is what we will have on factorizing this. So, this will become what? This numerator I can write it as what? 1 plus x square plus x power 4, I can write it as what? 1 plus x minus x square. Okay. Another one will be 1 plus x plus x square. This is what we will have, divided by what is the denominator? 1 plus x square. Okay. So, based on this and this I can differentiate. Now, I am left with d by dx of only this. D by dx of this is what? Derivative of 1 is what? 0. Derivative of x is what? Derivative of x is derivative of x is what? 1. Derivative of x is 1. So, derivative of x is 1 and derivative of this is what? So, here we will have 1 plus x square minus, this will be actually 1 plus x square, this will be 1 plus x square plus x, 1 plus x square plus x, this will be 1 minus x square plus x. Okay, 1 minus x square plus x. So, 1 plus x square plus x. Okay, 1 plus x square plus x. So, let me write it again. This we can write it as what? This we can factorize it as. So, see here. So, this is a question from 2024 EAMCET. So, d by dx of 1 plus x square plus x power 4 divided by 1 plus x square is equal to ax plus b. Then they are asking ordered pair of a comma b, what is the value of that. So, this very important result you should know. 1 plus x square plus x power 4 can be written as what? It can be written as, it can be factorized as 1 plus x square minus x, and it can also be factorized as 1 plus x square plus x. Okay. Here we are having divided by 1 plus x by 1 plus x plus x square. This is what we are having. So, let me write it 1 plus x plus x square. Okay. So, definitely this and this I can cancel it because it is the same. So, if I apply and cancelling this, what I got? 1 plus x square minus x. Okay, d by dx of this. If I apply d by dx to this, because they have applied d by dx. Differentiating this, what I will get? Derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of x square is what? 2x, derivative of x is what? Minus 1. So, compare this with ax plus b. This is equal to, they have given it as what? Equal to ax plus b. Comparing the coefficients, I will get what? A is equal to 2 and b is equal to what? I will get minus 1. B is equal to what? Minus 1. So, the answer will be what? 2 comma minus 1. Ordered pair of a comma b is nothing but what? 2 comma minus 1 open interval. So, the answer will be option 3. Clear friends? This is how easily you can solve this question. This is important, writing the factors like this. This is important. Okay. Next thing. Look at this given, they have given integral of log of x to the power of m into x to the power of n dx is equal to what they have given. So, I told you whenever log x we get, take that as t. So, here log x to the power of m is here. So, take t is equal to what? Log x. Take t is equal to what? Log x. But I differentiate this means I will get what? 1 by x, but here 1 by x is not there. So, what I can do? I will take, this will become what? By properties of logarithm I can write e power t is equal to x. So, if I differentiate, what I will have? If I differentiate on both sides, I will get e power t dt is equal to dx is equal to dx. E power t dt is equal to dx. So, e power t, I am having x power n is there. So, this implies x power n is nothing but equal to e power n t. This is nothing but equal to e power n t. Just substitute the values here. So, this will become integral of log x is what? T, t power m, integral of t power m into x power n is what? X power n is e power n t dt, e power n t dt, correct now? E power n t dt, but here dt, here instead of dx what I should write? E power t into dt. So, instead of dx what I should write? E power t into dt, e power t dt. So, e power t dt, e power n t, e power t is there. What I can write? E power n plus 1 t by law of exponents. So, this will become t power m into e power n plus 1 into t dt. Okay, this is what we are having, where x is equal to what? Where x is equal to e power t, where x is equal to e power t, where x is equal to e power t. So, what is the option friends? So, they have simplified the integral into another integral, that is all. by substituting. They have not found out the value of the integral. That means they have not found out the antiderivative. So this is nothing but equal to integral of t power m into e power n plus 1 t dt, where t is equal to e power x. No, t is not equal to e power x. X is equal to e power t. X is equal to e power t means this is the option, that is option 3. Clear friends? Like this we will be able to solve a question very easily using the method of substitution. Alright friends, so this is it when it comes to integration. Okay, in the tomorrow's class we will be studying what is a definite integration. Up till now we studied indefinite integration. Tomorrow's class we will be studying definite integration, where there will be a boundary between lower limit and also upper limit. Between that we have to find the integral. Okay, we will have a specified result for that. In that the constant of integration won't come because we are writing the boundaries. So the constant of integration won't be there when it comes to definite integrals. Alright friends, let's meet in the tomorrow session. Please keep revising and please do make notes of important results which I am telling. Alright friends, thank you. Let's meet in the tomorrow session.